Vice Mayor Ron Anders with the Mayor's Minutes from our September 17th Auburn City Council meeting. Last night, the City Council reappointed Auburn University President Chris Roberts and former Auburn University President Jay Googe to the Industrial Development Board. We are grateful and proud that both of these gentlemen serve our community through the Industrial Development Board, and look forward to continuing our work in their partnership with them as we move Auburn forward. City Council also reappointed Sheriff Jay Jones to the Lee County Youth Development Center. We thank Sheriff Jones for what he does for all of us here in Lee County, but in particular for serving the young people through the Lee County Youth Development Center. And the City Council also had a discussion last night about the potentiality of a sidewalk along East University Drive from Old Mill to McKinley Avenue. After good discussion with information from staff, the City Council has ultimately decided not to move forward with looking at approving a sidewalk in this area, but is certainly resolve is there to continue to look for answers for our pedestrians in this area as they walk to Auburn High School. During the regular agenda last night, there was one board announcement for the Tree Commission. There are 3 vacancies. These terms begin in November of 2024. They're 3-year terms that go through 2027. The City Council will make the appointment at the second meeting in October, which is October the 15th. If you are interested in serving your community and serving our city through the Tree Commission, I encourage you to be informed about the decisions they make and how often they meet. There's information regarding the Auburn Tree Commission on the city's website. And certainly if you're interested, please fill out an application and we will consider that. Under the consent agenda, the City Council approved a development agreement with a DARE Development Group. This was the precursor to a decision later on in our agenda. And the agenda, where the City Council approved an annexation of approximately 127 acres, property located at Lee Road 146. This will be developed as a rural subdivision that will have 1 house per 3 acres. We appreciate the developer being willing to work with the city as we try to improve the transportation in this area, in particular building a roundabout at the intersection of Society Hill Road and Moores Mill Road. They have agreed not to build any more than 10 houses per year until that roundabout is complete, and we're grateful for that and look forward to their new neighborhood. City Council also approved a contract with Cleaning Solutions for janitorial services at 11 city facilities. City Council approved a contract with JLD Enterprises for the paving of the Auburn Police Department's firing range. And the City Council approved a contract with Skipper Consulting for the Renew Opelika Road Phase 3 Access Management Study. This will include Opelika Road from Temple to Commerce, as well as the intersection of Dean Road and Opelika Road as we try to make plans, as we prepare to make plans for the future to make Opelika Road safer and even more efficient for our growing community. In ordinances last night, the City Council approved 4 annexations that had been postponed since meetings from this past summer. The City Council and the Planning Commission recently had a meeting where the future optimal boundary, future annexation was discussed. I believe it was the confidence of a majority of the City Council that these 4 annexations would fall under the future optimal boundary decisions. And so ultimately, with a 5-3 vote, all 4 of these were brought into the city. All the information regarding these 4 annexations. These annexations are small annexations. They usually involve they involve at least 1 house, and a lot of these are being motivated by children being able to attend Auburn City Schools. But again, all this information is on the city's website. City Council also approved an additional annexation of approximately a little over 6 acres of property located at 3743 Lee Road. This is also in the Moores Mill, off of Moores Mill Road. City Council approved an amendment to the City of Auburn zoning ordinance that impacts property located on South College Street and South Gay Street. This amendment requires that no more than 30% of the usage on the bottom floor is residential. This links up these areas to the rest of downtown and the rest of the urban core. All the particulars involved in this decision are located on the city's website with the council packet information. Under resolutions last night, the City Council approved a conditional use for Game Link. This property is located at 2230 Pumphrey Avenue. City Council approved a conditional use for company KC Soul Tech. This property is located at 2117 McMillan Street. City Council approved conditional use for the West Veterans Warehouse RV Storage. This property is located at 419 West Veterans Boulevard. And the City Council approved an administrative change for the Ogletree Village Shopping Center, which will be moving from a neighborhood shopping center to a community Shopping Center. Again, all the information regarding these decisions are located on the city's council meeting information on our website. The City Council ultimately decided to postpone the awarding of the contract for the new Boykin Donahue campus project. This will appear back on the October 1 agenda. There are a few members of the City Council who would just like to discuss the uses for the Cultural Center, but we're very excited, and I believe I speak for all the City Council, to see the Boykin area be reimagined and revitalized through the project that will occur in this area. All the information regarding this is again on the City Council's website, and information regarding our meeting last night. I want to say thank you to Opelika Mayor Gary Fuller for our lunch recently, and congratulations to Auburn High School for the defeating Opelika High School in the annual battle between these two great institutions. Each year the losing mayor has to go to the winning mayor's hometown and take him to lunch, and this week Mayor Fuller and I enjoyed a great lunch together, and I appreciate his partnership and the way he leads his community, which is our neighboring community here in Auburn. And I want to thank St. Michael's Catholic Church for hosting Blue Mass recently, which recognized and thanked all of our first responders in our community on 9/11, which is such an important day for all of us to reflect upon what those men and women do that protect us on a daily basis. This is Mayor Ron Anders with the Mayor's Minutes. Have a great week.